Hey guys, it's Ethan with Irish Dancing Magazine, and I'm so happy to be back for more episodes of Inside Irish Dancing to provide inspiration to those leading up to the upcoming majors, especially the U.S. National Championships, which are in less than a month. I'm so excited for today's guest, and I know you guys are going to absolutely love her, so let me add her to the live real quick. Perfect. Should be adding her now. Hi.
Hi.
I'm here with the amazing Orla Godley. If you want to take a minute, you can kind of tell us about yourself, your achievements.
Okay, I'm Orla. I've won Worlds twice. I dance for Mullane Godley, and I'm under 22 now, so.
Awesome. So obviously, we're leading towards the U.S. National Championships now, which is almost kind of a weird thing considering the past year. There kind of was a point to where it didn't feel like there would be an end of quarantine and COVID. But, a throwback to COVID, how was it training during the pandemic?
So I took a break last year from dance altogether. So I came back during COVID just for fun and just to see friends and do something. So I would say it was more fun and going back to the basics of dance, and I think the people in dance made it more fun, so it was more motivating for everyone in our class to keep going. So yeah.
No, totally. I agree. I mean, it's always good to motivate yourself off of others around you. And I think that's how most people who are at your level kind of got through that difficult time of COVID. Yeah. So how does it feel to be dancing at a major in 3 weeks?
It's a great feeling. I mean, we finally have something to look forward to and to work towards. Because I feel like a lot of people work in class towards a specific thing, so it's finally nice being able to work hard for something.
Yes.
That will pay off in the end.
Yes. And then for any of our viewers, if you have any questions for Orla as well, feel free to ask them and we'll answer all of those at the end. So obviously your region had the pleasure of having an Oireachtas this year. So you've already kind of been through one COVID major competition. What would you tell those who kind of don't know what to expect for nationals because they haven't been through an Oireachtas?
Well, Oireachtas was definitely different. I think nationals will be a little more on the normal side, but I think it's just finally nice to get back up on stage, and no matter what, everyone just went through a pandemic, so no one's gonna be perfect, so it's gonna be fun.
Yes, no, I totally agree. It's going to be so much fun. And I think, like you said, it's just important to be back on stage at the end of the day. I mean, it was so hard to not have that. And I think that's the most important thing. So who has helped keep you motivated over the past year? Because I know motivation has been a difficult thing for many people.
I would say all of my dance teachers, they made sure to keep everyone involved no matter what was going on through Zoom, through everything once we got back in class, no matter what. And then I would also say every kid in class, no matter what level, we were able to have fun. So yeah.
Yes, I totally agree. I mean, I think this, kind of off year has made everyone realize how important their own dance school is and their dance family is, because at the end of the day, we all rely on each other. And I mean, the Irish dance world in general just provides this sense of comfort, and if everyone motivates each other, then everyone will be motivated to do well.
Yeah.
Very good. So what are you looking forward to most about the nationals?
I would say definitely seeing friends that I haven't seen in literally over a year and a half. Yeah, I would say seeing friends is the most exciting thing, and performing again in front of people.
Yes. No, I think that's amazing. And I'm so glad for everyone to be able to see, people who they haven't been able to see. It's been difficult to not have those competitions over the past year. So obviously a lot of people are kind of going into nationals without maybe even doing a fesh. Who knows what their competitions have been like. what is your advice to dancers who are struggling with nerves about getting back on the stage again?
I would say, like, okay, we have 3 weeks till nationals. Do all the work now, and like once you get there, all you have to do is perform. Like I said earlier, like we all just went through a pandemic. Like it's the same boat for everyone. So I think just enjoy the moment that we're finally back on stage. Like some people still aren't. So yeah.
Yeah, no, totally. Okay, and then obviously you have had so many amazing results. Do you have any like superstitions or a special like competition day routine or anything like that?
I wouldn't say I do really, which is weird. I never really thought about that, but I don't really like talking to anyone except for like my mom and like my 2 other teachers because I don't know, like I'm a lot to handle. So I think they're the only ones that really understand, and like you never know people's intentions. So I think just keeping to yourself, and that's what I do.
Yes, no, that totally makes sense. I get that 100%. What are your advice to dancers who are overseas and are still in lockdown?
I would say like we're almost here. You're almost there. Like we're finally getting back into competitions, and I've seen some overseas competitions happening. So I would say just keep pushing, even though you've probably heard that for so long. But yeah, like you're almost there. Don't quit now.
Yes, totally. It's the final push.
Yeah.
So obviously, I know some people struggle with this, even myself, but goals are kind of a difficult thing to set because you don't want to set a goal that's too hefty or that's, doesn't push you enough. Yeah. What do you think the best way to set, a smart goal for yourself?
I would say like, for me, I always wrote down a goal each night, even if it was like get up earlier in the morning to work on something, like something small, but then also have a goal that's like above and beyond. But I wouldn't tell anyone your goals. Like I've never told anyone my goals, as like you never know how people are going to react. They might put you down and think you're not going to get to that goal. And like no matter what, if you keep pushing, you'll get to your goals no matter what they are.
That's amazing advice. Because, I agree. Anyone can do anything they put their mind to. So that's an amazing point. And everyone who's on here should listen to that, because I think there's so many people who get drilled with the mindset of, these people are good and I'm not, when in reality, hard work can get you anywhere. So I think that is a fantastic. And so obviously you've won the Worlds twice, which is absolutely insane. How were you able to stay at the top of your competition? I know it looks easy from afar, but I bet it's not.
I would say one thing my mom told me when I was little was to not think you're at the top. So always go into class thinking you're below, like equal to everyone. Like you can learn something from every single person that steps in the studio, steps on the stage. Like you can be at the top, but you don't have to walk around like you are at the top, because in the end, it's a new competition every single time. You never know what can happen.
Yes, totally. That is amazing. And then you have been an Irish Dancing Magazine cover star, yes, which is one of our favorite issues. What is your favorite part about Irish Dancing Magazine?
I love just reading like other people's like articles. Like you can learn something from every person that's on the IDM magazine. So like, yeah, I just love reading everyone's articles and like different things in there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for this interview, and thank you everyone for tuning in. I think you are so inspiring, and best of luck at the Nationals.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Bye.